Hello and welcome to this hands-on lesson where we will learn together how to use the event categorization utility. In the previous lesson, we saw the importance of the event categorization and how it facilitates the content creation based on vendor neutral knowledge. We don't need to know the complexities of the different security technologies that we are collecting logs for inside our environment. All we need is to know how ArcSight categorize the events and how to use this categorization in building our content or even to investigate and search for indicators of compromise. So uh, it's very important to categorize these logs that are coming into ArcSight but that are not categorized properly, like the cases we described in the previous lesson of custom applications or even not custom applications, standard logs, but it's not categorized by default. So let's take the 40 gate logs that we have already in integrated before in previous hands-on lessons. So we can create channel with filter, and I will select automatic or continuously evaluation of the logs. Press apply to have the logs in real time appearing here. Okay, and I will select a different field set. A field set is actually these columns that you see here represent a field set. So the field set is a combination of columns that is displayed inside an active channel. So I cannot see here the device category, device object, device behavior, technique, significance. This I cannot see unless I double click here and scroll down and see what are the different categories applied. So for example, this event has categorization applied like this one. So we need to look for the logs that are not categorized. So one technique to do this is to use the inline filters. Inline filter is a quick way of finding specific logs. So I would press it here and then go to the category field to make the filtration. But as I said, it doesn't appear here. This field set selected is a minimal field set showing very few columns. So I can right click in anywhere in this title columns and go to select field set and then ArcSight system event field sets active channel. You have here categories active channel. If you select this, all the categories criteria 1 2 3 4 5 6 appears. So these events are categorized, okay, but we have some that are not. So we will add inline filter for, let's say, any field of these fields. One of the important fields is the category object or the category behavior. So we can set, we press here and select from here a value. If you are searching for specific value for the behavior, you can select from here. So if I selected, for example, slash access, I should get this logs with slash access. If I selected execute response, I should get this log after I apply the filter. Here is the apply. See this one. It's dimmed now because no inline filter is selected till now. So what I need is actually null. The category behavior is null. So the default operator coming here is equal. So to select a different operator, just click these three dots and you will get this condition editor where you can select different operators. So I will select is as the operator and the condition as null and press OK. Here the condition, the category behavior is null. Still you need to press this apply button. As soon as I press, I want you to keep an eye on the inline filter. So as soon as I press apply, the active channel will be updated with the category behavior is null. So this is on the fly filter, which means that this filter is not saved to the condition of this active channel. Okay, this is inline filter. Okay, so as you can see, now I am getting the logs that are not categorized properly by the smart connector, and you have to look after the logs. You have IB connection logs, brief stats logs. So select those logs that are common. You see the ID for the common logs are the same. This log has different ID. So let's select this for as an example. And we need to know few things about this log. This is actually IP connectivity log. It's coming from only we have category device type as network based IDS IPS, and the other fields are null. And this is actually a traffic forward IP connection. IP connection is an action. Okay, so let's assume that this is uh, a normal firewall log, informational log, and it's targeting, uh, if we check here the destination, actually it's targeting DNS Google, so it's from inside to outside, from the Windows 10 machine that we have to the internet. Okay, and this is just a DNS packet resolution, and the action taken is IBCon. So I'm not expert in Fortinet, actually FortiGate, so let's assume this is a normal access traffic. So we'll just highlight few of the common events. I will stop just the channel from here, stop refreshing, and I will highlight as many as I can, and then go to system and select the categorize event utility. As you can see, we highlighted around 21 events. One of 21 events are being highlighted. So now we are on the first event. So you select the categorization here, and here is the event information. It's traffic forward IP connection, Fortinet, FortiGate, and this is ID. So for the category object, we saw it's just a host on the internet. So I will select slash host. The behavior is like access, and the technique is just nothing malicious. It's just a policy, something like this. Yes, policy. It's not breach or anything. It's policy. And by the firewall policy, just triggered this. The device group, it's firewall. It's not an IDS or anything. It's firewall. And the significance is success, let's say, and the outcome is success, and the significance is informational. So we are okay now. Here you can copy to all. As you see in the this copy current category values to all events in this with the same type. So copy to all and press yes to approve the change, and then press OK. Now we'll resume the channel to see if this will come. Typically this takes around 5 to 20 minutes until the categories being updated. And it's also a good practice to restart the smart connector to speed things up. So I will go to the machine hosting the smart connector, and here I will right click and press restart. So now I will pause the video until the smart connector getting restarted and the category start populating in the ArcSight ESM.
As we can see now, the categories are started to populate the logs, but please note that I just changed the inline filter to be category behavior is not null, because I need to see the category behavior field properly with the the manually configured category / access. So I need to I changed already the inline filter to be not null instead of is null. Before it was in is null. And I just added the device event class ID to be the event type that we selected at the time of the configuration. Maybe this is not accurate because we just added the access success for some 00013, but some of them are accept and some of them are timeout. I just made this uh, example for the sake of practicing or getting the hands-on on the utility, but for sure the one who will do this should understand the logs properly and know which logs he is categorizing. So accept, in the case of accept, you need to put success if the access. If you say select behavior as access, you need to put success. If it's client reset or timeout, you have to put the like failure. So just make this as an example to show you how the categorization utility, which you can bring from the system menu, is used and applied. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.